Imagine standing at the edge of the world, not the world we know today, a world with no maps, no GPS, no satellites, no airplanes. You look ahead, and all you see is an endless ocean, a place nobody has ever entered, a place where nobody knows what exists beyond the horizon. Now imagine looking at that ocean and saying, I'm going there. Not because you know you will survive, but because you need to discover what is waiting on the other side. Thousands of years ago, someone made that choice. Someone entered a world that humans were never supposed to enter. And that single decision changed the future of humanity. But the strangest part, we don't even know their name. History forgot the person who changed history. So who was brave enough to cross the first ocean, and how did they survive a journey that should have been impossible? Today, oceans feel normal. You can fly over them. You can watch ships cross them. You can open a map and see exactly where you are. But thousands of years ago, the ocean was the greatest mystery on Earth. For ancient humans, land meant survival, land meant food, land meant safety. The ocean meant the opposite. It was dark, unpredictable, and powerful. A place where one mistake could separate you from everything you knew. The ocean was not a road, it was a wall, somewhere in ancient history. A human stood near the shore. Maybe they were watching waves crash into the land. Maybe they noticed birds disappearing into the distance. Maybe they saw pieces of wood floating across water, and they asked a question that would change everything. What is beyond there? Most people saw the ocean and saw danger, but this person saw something else, a possibility. Because every discovery in human history begins with someone asking a question nobody else asks. The ocean had a secret. It looked impossible, but it followed rules. Humans started observing. They noticed wood could float. They noticed the wind could move objects. They noticed water had patterns. Slowly, they understood something. The ocean was not just an enemy. It could become a path. And from simple materials, humans created their first boats, not giant ships, not powerful machines, just a small creation made from wood, carrying a huge human dream. Now imagine you are inside that boat. The shore is behind you, your home is behind you, your family is behind you. Everything familiar is slowly disappearing. Ahead, nothing but endless blue. The waves move, the wind changes, the horizon looks exactly the same in every direction, and then the thought appears, what if we made a mistake? What if there is nothing ahead? Would you continue, or would you turn back? Because the first ocean travelers did not know they would succeed. They only knew one thing: they had to try. But crossing the ocean was not the hardest part. The hardest part was surviving when there was no land in sight. Days passed. The same water surrounded them, the same sky above them. No signs, no answers, only uncertainty. A storm could appear, the boat could fail, the journey could end at any moment. The ocean was testing them. But humans had something the ocean did not expect: adaptation. Without modern technology, humans discovered another way. They studied the stars, they watched the movement of waves, they understood wind patterns. They learned that nature was sending information. The ocean was not silent, it was communicating. Every current, every change in the sky, every movement around them was a clue. The same world that created fear was also showing them the way. After days of uncertainty, something appeared. At first, it looked like a shadow, maybe a cloud, maybe a mistake. But slowly, it became clear. Land, a place beyond their world, a place no one from their group had ever touched. And at that moment, they discovered something bigger than a new place. They discovered that humanity was not trapped. The world was bigger than they imagined. Hundreds of years later, Christopher Columbus crossed the Atlantic Ocean. His journey became one of the most famous voyages in history. But here is the thing most people forget. Columbus was not the first human to look at the ocean and dream about what was beyond it. Thousands of years before famous explorers had names, unknown humans were already crossing oceans. Their stories were never recorded, their names disappeared, but their courage created the path that others followed. And the most surprising part? The ocean is still full of mysteries today. Humans have explored space. We have built machines that travel beyond Earth. But deep beneath the waves, there are still places we barely understand. Unknown creatures, hidden environments, secrets waiting to be discovered. The same ocean that scared ancient humans still challenges us today. The first ocean traveler did not just cross water, they crossed a limit inside the human mind. They proved that fear does not always mean stop. Sometimes, fear means you are standing in front of something unknown. Every invention, every discovery, every great journey started with someone looking at something impossible and asking, "What if I try?" Thousands of years ago, one person looked at an endless ocean and chose to enter it. And because of that choice, humans learned something powerful. Every ocean has a shore, and every impossible journey begins with someone brave enough to leave it. If you are still watching, then like and subscribe the video. Thank you.